Prince William turns 41 years old today, June 21, and is expected to enjoy a quiet celebration this year after the blowout party for his 40th. The heir to the throne was born at the Lido wing of St. Mary's Hospital at 9:03 p.m., an event which, like any new father, had a profound effect on King Charles. Writing a letter to his second cousin the Countess of Mountbatten of Burma, the then Prince of Wales said, "The arrival of our small son has been an astonishing experience and one that has meant more to me than I ever could have imagined. I am so thankful I was beside Diana's bedside the whole time because I felt as though I'd shared deeply in the process of birth and as a result was rewarded by seeing a small creature who belonged to us even though he seemed to belong to everyone else as well." Here, Express.co.uk takes a look at the future king's life over the past 4 decades. The Prince of Wales spent his early life at Kensington Palace. At 8 years old, he began studying at Wetherby School in London and he was then sent to Ludgrove, a boarding school just under 30 miles from the capital. As a teenager, William experienced 2 seismic events no child wants to experience. His parents went through a high-profile separation and consequent divorce which was finalized when he was just 14. A year later, in the summer of 1997, he lost his mother in a tragic car crash. He and Prince Harry famously walked behind Diana's coffin as it made its way to Westminster Abbey, something royal commentator Christopher Anderson told the Royally Us podcast in November. Charles regrets to this day. He added, "I think it haunts him, as it haunts them." As an adult, William has spoken about the difficulty of grappling with grief at such a young age. On the BBC programme A Royal Team Talk, Tackling Mental Health, aired in 2019, he said, "I think when you are bereaved at a very young age, any time really, but particularly at a young age I can resonate closely to that. You feel pain like no other pain. And you know that in your life it's going to be very difficult to come across something that is going to be an even worse pain than that." After Ludgrove, the Prince of Wales was sent to Eton College where the likes of the Oscar-winning actor Eddie Redmayne were amongst his contemporaries. In 2000 he left the prestigious school with 12 Cs and 3 A-levels, an A in Geography, a B in Art and a C in Biology. But before going to university where he met his future wife, he took a gap year where he went to Belize, Africa, and Chile volunteering. In fact, he narrowly missed out on meeting Kate Middleton then as she travelled to Chile just weeks after him. In 2001, the prince began studying at the University of St Andrews where he was largely left alone by the media so that he could live life like a normal student. While there he met and began dating Kate. In fact, the pair lived in the same house where he attempted to impress her by making amazing fancy dinners. He later graduated from St Andrews with a 2:1 in Geography, having switched courses from art history. After graduating, William had internships in land management and banking before embarking on a solo overseas tour to New Zealand. Just months after leaving university, William was admitted to the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst where he became a lieutenant and troop commander with the Blues and Royals. He served more than 7 years in the military before moving on to become training at the Royal Air Force College. After qualifying, he became a full-time pilot with the Search and Rescue Force which he did until 2013. As a pilot, he carried out more than 150 missions and completed more than 1,300 flying hours. He and Kate began dating in 2003 and although they broke up briefly, they reconciled. 3 years later, during a trip with friends to Kenya, William got down on one knee and gave Kate the sapphire and diamond engagement ring once worn by his mother. In an ITV interview with Tom Bradb,